Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, HowlKing, and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to go through the Apex Legends game pack and show you how to do everything in game as well. So let's get into it, shall we? First thing first, okay, you're going to go down into Apex Royale. You're going to click on this. I'm going to go on CM default. Next, before we do anything else, okay, we're going to click on the gear icon on the right. Click on the no requirements if you are going to do anything. Could change anything. So, for me personally, for button layout, I'm going to go through my settings in game real quick. I'm going to press and hold my options button, go to controller. You will see everything right here. So you go to button layout. I usually play on button jumper. So, with that in mind, I want to go on my phone, go to button layout, and go to button jumper. That's it. You don't have to do anything of this. Stick layout, you don't have to change whatsoever. If you do have it on in-game, sensitivity match in-game. So this would be response curve. Response curve in this in Apex is really up to you. You can keep it on classic. But for me personally, I like it on steady because it just feels so much better. Make sure as well have vibration on defaults. Have this off as well. Yep, that's pretty much it for this. For dead zone default, I just keep all this on default. It doesn't really matter. Just make sure to move up your menu cursor up just a little bit for you to help you out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, now since I'm now back on the Apex Royale screen, as you can see here, we are going to actually get into to use the anti-recoil. So how to go through the anti-recoil on Apex Royale. There's a few ways you can do it. Either just select it, or if you go back to the gear icon, go all the way down until you see weapon selector mode. Press and hold onto it until you see a number 2, weapon AI. I feel like weapon AI is just way more easier in my personal opinion. But yes, let's get into it. So, so how to actually do the weapon AI. I'm actually going to pick up the R301. Okay. So this is with me without controlling it with no anti-recoil on. You can see it's in a couple shots, but it kicks up. Now for weapon AI, you're gonna press and hold your touchpad, and you're gonna press your R1. This is for the PS5. Once you do this, on the screen it will say the R301, and you will feel a little rumble on your controller. Now if I aim down my sight on this character, on this dummy, as you can see, it does do that, because like I said before, attachments kind of ruin with the for some reason with this game pack itself. When you add attachments, it will affect it. So that'll mostly be the standard stock and usually the barrel stabilizer. So if you do see it go up with like this per se, just mess around with the vertical adjust, and just make sure, if nothing else, if this doesn't still work, go to your no requirements and just make sure everything is correct. See, mine's going up. We're gonna go down. Let's go down to like 15. Boom, look at that laser beam. Laser beam. Yeah, like I said, it does really, attachments really do affect the, anti-recoil. As you can see that. Now let's go to a R99. Now for this, specifically, we're gonna do the same thing again. So touchpad and R1. As you can see, the anti-recoil vertical and horizontal reset. Now, once I shoot this bot, it should be 100% in the middle without no adjusting, with no attachments on. See, sometimes it will mess up, but remember, you are controlling this as well. Okay? Let me see that again. You are controlling it. Okay? You are controlling the recoil. This is not something that you're gonna automatically just put on and it's gonna work. No, you still have to control the recoil with your finger, at least. Look at that beam. Yeah, you see, it's still going up because I'm not controlling it. And that's what usually happens. So, if you don't want to control it, just adjust the vertical adjust. Go a little bit higher. Go to like 10. There we go. Beam. Far range. We'll see how far it gets. Good with far range. Still going up just a tiny bit. Far part goes at 12 probably, because when it's farther, of course, it will affect. Well, 13. Try out this bot over here. That's crazy. And let's just check the middle bot again. Basically, also. So yeah, like I said before, you still need to control the recoil no matter what on Apex Legends. Well, like I said, if you just want to make sure it's like in the middle, you'll just adjust it. That is pretty much it. And I would say also, if you do not like to have rumble coming through your controller as well, or any other things as well, make sure you do have it on, have vibration on at least. Because if you don't, then none of these mods will work. But that's pretty much it. And like I said, of course, make sure to go to no requirements if you do want to actually have the full effect of everything. I mean, personally, I just really use steady a lot. But if you want like the full on real no recoil, you would have to use classic. Look at that. Classic keeps it at least steady.
With the upgrade.
Without having on classic, it will be just like that. But that is pretty much it. Now I can show you a few more stuff you can do. Mapping, of course. This is where you can map your buttons. Get out of that, go to controller. Block rumble. You have left trigger. You have left hair trigger and right. Turn these on as well. And trigger stops are almost like basically just trigger stops that you will get from like from Scuff and stuff. It's pretty cool. Pretty neat. But yeah, this is pretty much it. How to use this game pack specifically for Apex Legends. And like I said, I usually just run steady. So yeah, and of course it will affect the anti-recoil for me because of course I'm not following the known requirements for it to actually be using. But that's just for me personally because I just like steady. I've been using steady forever since Apex Legends has first when it was first launched. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. And yeah, peace out, everybody.